which is integrated as a single large technology, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
technology which is integrated as a single large technology. For what purpose? Such that very powerful applications can be designed. Applications can be designed, and these applications can run anywhere. I'll share this document for you, ma. This notepad,
Okay.
and anyway you're recording, right? These applications can run anywhere under any operating system and under any operating OS. Okay. Before going to .NET, I'll explain you framework after 1 week, ma, because first let you enter into somewhat programming. Then you will understand what is what. Okay, because after once you got the what is framework, it will be easy for you internally, overall architect wise, so that if you enter into any questions also, you'll be able to easy to understand if you face any interviews like that.
Okay.
Okay, .NET is what is the definition I have given above? Okay, this framework contains many languages, as I said, right? For example, C#, VB.NET,
ASP.
COBOL. ASP.NET is a specification, yes. Languages, I'm talking about many languages. COBOL. For example, 15 years back, I don't have any new technologies. That was designed in COBOL, right? First phase of my very big project, let us assume. Okay?
Okay.
But 10 years, for 15 years, it has been working. And now the latest trend now is with either with Java or with this one, WebUI. So second part, I need to do with C# or .NET, let us assume. Okay, so what I need to do if I'm doing second part means at least I need some basic logic or some integration with of first part, right, which is done
Yes.
in COBOL. So whatever the COBOL, for example, C and C++ will execute in the format of exe, right, after executing the application. If it doesn't have any errors, if you have written a simple code in C or C++ for adding two numbers, if it doesn't have any errors after executing, that will be stored in the format of exe, right? And coming to java.jsp, I think, not sure, I think yes, .jsp. Coming to .NET, it will be stored in the format of DLL. Okay,
Okay.
like that. COBOL will also stored with some DLL right after executing. I didn't remember that. But if you want to do second part in .NET, so first part, the whole part is main part is done in COBOL. The COBOL after executing which stores in some extension, right? That will be easy. We are integrating into .NET such that it is very easy to design a second part. Are you clear, right? Here, whatever I'm saying. Seema, for example,
Please go.
very old projects are there, right?
Okay.
So for that first phase of that project is designed in, let us assume, in COBOL.
Okay.
Okay, and after now in 2015, the second part I am planning, for example, customer, he wants in .NET or some UI has to be changed. So he has given the second part, or else let us assume first part I have given to, for example, Satyam, because at that time Satyam was in very good position. Okay.
Okay.
Now Satyam doesn't have that much, so I just want to give to Microsoft, let us assume. Okay. So this is different company and this is different company, and first phase of project is done by COBOL, and this DLL is available with Satyam doesn't give base code to Microsoft, right? Because most of the main people, like 1,000 people have been worked on this project, they never give. So only the executable projects we are having a cloud. As of now, cloud has been come. Before that, web services were there. Wherever the required code I require from first phase to my second phase, it will give here. Okay, you got, are you clear whatever I'm trying to explain you?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, so in this way I'm explaining. It supports many things, ma. Okay, I'll explain you what are the different uh, .NET main objectives I'll explain today.
Okay.
Framework, .NET framework, main objectives. First one is platform independent. Second one, language independent. Third one, language interoperability. Interoperability. Fourth one, pure OOPS. Fifth one, network security. Okay. Okay. First, let me explain this. What is platform independent? Okay. For example, ma, if I take C language, one application is there, okay, that has been designed, let us assume in C language, okay. So it will be stored in the format of, it will be, if I have written a code, whatever I have said for you, right, just now, for addition of two numbers, okay, it has been executed, so it will be stored in the format of which format? exe, and gives output, right, wherever, whatever the operating system. For example, if I am taking Java program, okay, which stores in the format of .class file, you remember, Java,
Okay.
okay, and which runs under different operating systems like Windows or Linux or different operating systems, ma,
Okay.
or Windows, Linux, or what are the other operating systems we have? Some other operating system, what Telnet, what we'll call?
Hello.
Yeah, sorry, ma, just one second. Okay, what are different operating systems? Windows, Linux, Telnet. I think this is operating system, different operating system. See, ma, my client, let us assume if it is a Java program, okay, and if it doesn't have any errors, okay, it will give you the output which runs under different operating systems, Windows, Linux, Unix. These are different operating systems, right? So Java runs with all different operating system, a single application with the help of what ma? JVM means Java Virtual Machine. Okay, what this because platform independent means, for example, in my office I'm having Windows. If my client is in some Dubai, he must be using some Linux operating system. So whatever I have designed, that should run on his system also, right?
Yes.
So that is nothing but platform independent. It means wherever you are designing, it's up to you, right? But customer, for example, if Dubai client is using Linux and US client is using Windows, some other client may use some Unix. But even though customers are different, but you will design that application should run under different operating systems. That is called platform independent. Okay, coming to .NET ma. .NET will stored in the format of DLL or exe, two formats ma. Okay, in
Okay.
different operating systems. Okay, what for Windows, with the help of Windows operating system, first one is Windows operating system. Okay, it runs with the help of which which virtual machine? CLR. I'll explain you. Let me write here. And for example, if it is of Linux operating system, it runs with the help. Okay, and if it is of lightweight devices means some what will have some operating like pen drives like this, all these things. It runs with the help of what? Compact CLR. Okay,
Okay.
so here as of now 2014 I think ma they are supporting Unix operating system also with the help of mono CLR. Now .NET is also before 2005, before 10 also it was not fully not fully platform independent because they have started with first with Windows with the
Okay.
help of one version CLR, common language runtime. CLR means
Okay.
common
Language right.
language runtime. Okay, and after that they have started with Linux. So they need with the same CLR, it's not possible, so they have named that with some other thing, mono CLR. Lightweight devices means some hard disk, some kind of different things ma, like pen, what we'll call touch pen, touch screen, something,
And
pen drive, all these things, right? For that they will use compact CLRs. So now see, what is the difference between Java and .NET means Java will be stored in the format of .class file and will execute in different operating systems with the help of single JVM, Java Virtual Machine. When compared to .NET, .NET will execute in the format of DLL or exe. I'll explain you. DLL means coding, class library coding. Don't think. But overall, it will stored in the format of exe only. It will execute in different operating systems with the help of different CLRs. I think it's clear for you, right? Platform independent means whatever the application you are designing, which should run under different operating systems, it is called as platform independent. Is it clear for you?
yes, yes.
Okay. DOS operating system also, right? DOS is also one of the operating systems. So Unix and DOS also supported by ఉందా? తెచ్చుకోపోయేస్తా 1 minute ma. Okay. Okay. Unix and DOS operating system also supports which one? Mono CLR only. Okay. Next, I'll come to what is the second thing? Language independent. Okay. Okay. Next thing is language independent means ma. That's what I have explained you just now before, right? For example, I'm having one .NET application, okay, which will be stored in the format of what I said, DLL, okay, which will run under what? Different operating systems, you know already. Windows slash Unix slash DOS slash Linux, different operating systems. Okay, for example, I'm having this .NET supports more than 100 languages also more. Whatever you are having. For example, C Sharp you already know, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And VB.NET you already know. Okay. JSHA hash also there. J hash, not 3. Okay. And C++.NET also. Why I'm saying all these things, ma? Because Python, JSP.NET, all these things.
Okay.
Python, JSP, Perl, COBOL, okay, Smalltalk, all low level languages. PHP also supports because the same language I have explained you here about. The first part of the language is designed in, let us assume, Python. Now in the second part I want to do with C hash. So again I can't design this the whole language with Python, but Java doesn't have this future ma. With that, because we are more competitor when compared to Java, because if the other language is designed in Python, it's very tough to convert that in Java. But for us, it has that flexibility. Whatever the old thing is there, if it will keep with dot extension dot cs, and it will extract the whole logic of the first project, and we can the next part we can happily design in this one
Okay.
ch.net. Okay,
Okay.
language independent. You are clear, right? What is platform independent? What is language independent?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now, language interoperability means what, ma? Already yesterday only I have said. Third one, what is there? Language interoperability means, I said, right? I have 30 pages application project. Okay. 20 pages can be designed in C Sharp. The other 10 pages can
Okay.
be designed in VB.NET. Okay, I got a very big project in my company. So what I'll do, some part module 1 will be given to US team, module 2 will be given to India team, module 3 will be given to some France team, different countries, right? Like that, Indians or US, some maybe some US guys they are very good in C hash. India guys they may be very good in VB.NET. So they don't have any language restriction. They can do whatever the language. They can go with C hash. Some pages they can go with C sharp within a single project. Okay, that is
Okay.
nothing but language interoperability. Okay. Next, pure OOPS means you already know, right? It supports only all purely OOPS oriented. I'll explain you. Once come into OOPS, what are the features we are adding? I'll explain. Network security means what? It should support network also, right? All the things whatever you are doing. Okay, you are clear, right? Whatever I'm giving main objectives are these things, ma. I'll give you framework also. What are the different contents which will contain? I'll explain you after 1 week like that. Okay, platform independency means language independent means interoperability means a single project can be designed with two .NET languages only, single project. Pure OOPS, I'll explain you. Network security. Okay,
Okay.
Now after that, coming first we'll go with C hash or thing we'll go with. I'll explain you what is DLL before going to that because it will store in DLL. Dynamic linking language, it stands for, okay ma,
Okay.
what is DLL means? DLLs
Yes.
are platform independent. Okay, DLLs are platform in .NET DLL is named with 5 names ma. Is given based on its functionality. It has been given with 5 names. Okay, first one is bytecode. Okay, second one managed code. Third one namespace. Okay, next assembly. Next MSIL. Nothing more. Whatever the program you're doing, if you're running the application, if it doesn't have any errors, it will be stored in the format of which one? DLL, right? Hello, Pranita?
Yes, yes, I follow.
Yeah, that DLL based on its functionality, it has been given with 5 names ma. Okay, first one is bytecode, means already you know conversion of ones and zeros, right?
Yes.
And unmanaged code also there ma. Unmanaged code, I'll explain you once. After that managed code means ma, see here I am the trainer and you are taking that. If you are able to understand the, you have got some doubt ma. So if you are asking directly to me and clearing it out, it is nothing but managed code. You got my point? Means this managed code is nothing but it won't go out of the .NET framework. Framework has some contents, right? Like DLL, CLR, MSIL. These are all the contents of framework, .NET framework, MSIL, DLL, CLR, all these things.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. If you're means one, we got one issue in our home, within the house, if we are solving instead of going outside, calling some other guys, that is called as managed code.
Okay.
Okay. Means within the .NET framework itself, we have solved it out. Okay.
Okay.
If that's what, if you got any doubt, you can ask directly to me, then that is called as within our framework, right? We didn't go cross our trainer and thing. And if you are, what you did, you didn't ask me and you raised a thing, you asked Ganesh, I'm not able to clear this doubt, you can ask him. So again he'll come to me only, right? Or else he may change some other trainer, right? So it is out of the thing, but still where you will clear your doubt under .NET only, right?
Yes.
That is called as unmanaged. Okay, I think you're clear. 5 names I have said: bytecode, you know; managed code, you know; unmanaged code also, you know, right? Yeah. Assembly and MSIL, I will explain you. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. When it comes .NET framework, assembly namespace, yeah, one space namespace. Namespace means it is a collection of different objects. For example, collection of different objects, okay, which is integrated as a single content. Means if you are preparing some curry, what we'll do, we'll collect different kind of things, right? Some
Yes.
vegetables, onions, some different things, right? Salt, water, pepper, chili powder, whatever. So here it is a collection of different objects, okay, which is integrated as a single DLL. Means overall what we are calling, we're not, if I'm doing some tomato curry, okay, what I'll use tomatoes, some different contents, but overall what I'm saying, I'm calling it as a tomato curry. I'm not, even though, and the contents also, I won't use all same proportions. Based on the taste, salt I will use very little proportion, chili powder somewhat more, tomatoes will be more, but overall I'm making it as a curry, right? It doesn't means that all objects should be equalized, means that is also never suits in all aspects, right? You're getting, I think you're clear. right? For example, if I have taken a ready-made shirt, collar will be some with some other color, some other texture. Most of the front and back or shirt sleeves will be some other things. You got my point, right? But overall, I'm calling it as a shirt.
Sure.
So here it is a collection of different cloths, different maybe, and they are of different texture also, not same cloth type also. So overall, I'm calling it as a shirt, right? I can't say that if I'm using more cotton shirt or more, even though some collar cloth is very costly, I can't say that it is a different thing, right? Overall, I'm calling it as a shirt.
Yes.
You got my, yeah. Here, I'll explain about, and assembly, I'll explain you architecture, ma. And MSIL also I'll explain. Under assembly architecture, these two will come.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And for example, ma, um, why this is very, very useful, I'll say. We are having a concept called as memory management. Okay. CLR is under control of garbage collector. Control of garbage. So we are not using, we are not occupying more thing, ma. Means what we'll do, ma, whatever the wastage in our house, we'll keep in a dustbin, right? Yeah, that is called as a garbage collector, let us assume. If you are not throwing automatically, so what .NET framework will do is, whenever you are uh, distributing or executing the application, first of all, some part internally, some memory will occupy, right? I think you are. So if this garbage collector is more, what will do? If you are not throwing your dustbin daily or weekly once, what it will do, ma? It will throw all of us out, right? If that is more, garbage collector is more. So what it will do is, what CLR will do is, automatically, if it is full, automatically this garbage collector will throw out. So we are solving memory management issues mainly with this, ma, which what CLR.
Well, okay.
You got my point, I think. Okay. Yeah. And this is memory management is divided into two different parts. Okay. One is FCL, framework class library. The other one is CLR, you know already. Framework class library.
Okay.
Framework class. Okay. What it will do, ma? For example, .NET framework contains, okay, more than 6,000 predefined classes. Okay, I'll show you where are those. And 6,500 default methods. Okay, and
Okay.
1,000, 10,000 above properties. Okay, all these things are contained where in .NET framework, under which part? FCL. Okay, and FCL I can call it as, it's a collection of namespaces also, I can call it as collection of namespaces,
Okay.
and I can call it as collection of DLLs also. I'll show you once, I let me open collection of DLLs also. Okay, and what is CLR? CLR is a runtime execution engine. It is a runtime execution engine. Okay, for managed code, means mainly it will do very smoothly within the .NET framework. Okay, the version we are using is 2005. Okay, CLR version is different, and these things. And one more thing, ma, before going to, after this, I'll enter into assembly architecture. Don't confuse with this text, because these are the basic things which you need to know. Anyway, I'll share with you, you can read it. See, assembly architecture means I have written one code, okay, for writing some hello to get output some hello world like that. Okay, you got my point, right? So here, after writing, we need to press F5 keyword for debugging, for checking any errors are there, or for debugging, okay, and for output. Only one keyword, F5. Okay,
Okay.
whenever after designing this application, whenever you press F5, okay, whenever you are pressing F5, okay, um, CLR will execute, okay, CLR will execute 5 steps with the help of in assembly architecture. I'll explain, it's not a big deal. Architecture. Okay,
Okay.
what it will do means assembly architecture contains 3 layers, ma. First one is manifest info, okay. Second one is type info, okay. Third one is already I said MSIL, okay. Manifest info maintains, for example, I have very big project, ma. I'm using multiple projects. First part is done in COBOL and some other part is done in Python. Now I am doing with what? C sharp, and some part is also done with VB.NET, right? Whenever you are integrating all the projects, all the pages, manifest info maintain the first layer of assembly architecture maintains with how many languages your project is designed.
Okay.
Okay, manifest info of assembly architecture maintains it, not any we don't know anything, but internally it maintains, because no guy knows with what type of things, but only the framework it maintains. It is all internal process. Type info, what is second thing? Type info, right? Second layer. What it means, whenever you are designing, we will have data types concept, right? Every language contains, right? So it maintains a separate block for each language to store used data types. Means, for example, what are for I have written a code for addition of 2 numbers. I have used two integers and one double. So those things are maintained in which thing? All data types are maintained in where? Type info. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
MSIL, what it will do? It will conversion of bytecode, because whatever you're giving system doesn't understand, and whatever system is giving it, you won't understand, right? It will be in ones and zeros. So first whatever you are giving is ASCII format, that it will convert to bytecode ones and zeros. Again it will give you output, but what will be the format of output? Again still ones and zeros, but we won't understand. That conversion is done by which language, ma? Which thing? MSIL. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, any doubts, you just go through that, it's a very thing. And now we'll start with C sharp. Okay, it belongs to, the name itself saying, right, it belongs to C family, C language. Okay, it is designed by Huxley Bergma, the first person, in 1990s, ma. This was been designed. It is case sensitive language. Okay, and it is very highly safe language. means
Hello? 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 Hello?
Fatma, we should have at least one basic class and one basic method, right?
Yes.
And how to open .NET editor means two ways we can open start all programs, okay, start all programs, okay, Visual Studio .NET 2015, right click, okay, one is option. Other option is you can write here DEV developer environment. Directly we can open this. Two options we can open the software in a system after installing. One is already you know, the other one is start, run, what you will type there,
Developer.
DEV, that nothing but developer environment, that means, okay. So I'm opening here, right click all programs, okay, right click run as administrator. Here yesterday I said, right, this is new project, these are the different, what are the templates it provides.
Okay.
If you want in this format, you can select here. This is whatever your application name, the name should not be predefined class name, okay, any method name, any class name. Your application name should not be int is a data type, it should not be with int. Predefined class names, it should not be like that. So I'm giving demo app,
Okay.
Okay. Yesterday also I have shown, right? I'll press F7. See, I said namespace is a collection of different objects, right? This is nothing but one namespace, ma. Okay. System is nothing but one thing. Component model is one something. So here these two are very different and which is integrated as a single thing to achieve some task, right? So every class should contain one default class, right? And one default and I'll come to design. I'll place one button control. Okay, drag this to here. You can drag and drop here and name okay, any name and change back color. These are all the different properties, ma. Okay, I'll double click here. For Windows application in C hash message box dot show. What you will write in C and C++ for output window? Um, Java will write system.out.println, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't remember what will write for print printf. Welcome to C sharp. See, yesterday also I have shown you, right? Now you debug the application. Okay, now you show this welcome to C sharp. Okay, and if you want to show, I'll write one more also. Message box dot show. See, ma, whatever I'm typing here, if I write A related classes are coming, right? M, E. This is nothing but one class. Show is nothing but one method, right? Because it has braces. These are all predefined methods, classes, and properties which are available in where it will store in FCL, Framework Class Library, which I have explained you, right?
Yes. Okay.
Message box dot show. What I'll do is today's date. Date is a predefined method. Date time dot now dot to string of means what is the current date, and every line should be terminated with semicolon in C sharp. Now you press F5 and I am commenting the first line. Okay, now you press F5 for execution. Now I click, I'm getting current date time. Okay, if you want to add some text for this thing, okay, what I need to do, I'll need to do in double quotes, current date time is, current date time is, and plus is the concatenation operator. Okay, now you execute the application, start debugging. Now you click, okay, whatever the string you have given plus the date time. So here in C sharp, the text should be given in double quotes and plus is the concatenation operator.
Okay.
Okay. Now next topic is data types. What is the definition of data type? I can say data type specifies the type of the data, right? And type of the data, right? Means I have declared int I equal to some 10. Means what, ma? Data type specifies the type of the data, of which type it is, and size of the data. What I have written specifies the type of the data and size of the data, not data and data size. Sorry,
Size of.
yeah, and size. Okay.
Okay.
Data types are classified into majorly into two types, right? Value types and reference type. Okay. I think you know we can, for example, I'm declaring some value ma. In the code itself I have declared int I equal to 10, x equal to 10, c equal to I plus a, means in the program itself already I'm assigning some value, right? Those type of values are called value types. For example, I have written addition of two numbers means I equal to some 10, j equal to some 20, c equal to I plus j, means I'm getting output in the program itself. If I'm asking I, means after output enter enter I value, enter j value, then addition of two numbers is equal to 10. It means at the runtime if it is accepting some value, that is called as what? Reference type. Okay. And coming to thing reference types are all these C# will comes under predefined data types. C# supports, okay, C# supports 4 predefined, okay. First one is integral type, floating, character related, the other one is miscellaneous, okay. Integral is of again 8 types ma, okay. Byte, yes byte, short, yes short, okay. U ma, not S. U short means unsigned, signed. Yes means signed, means unsigned. Int, U int, long, U long. Okay. Next, floating has 3 types. Okay. First one is float, double, decimal. Character related has only 2 types, char and string. This has like date time is also one of the data type here. Bool, okay,
Okay.
and some money, all are, these are the things, okay. I'll write one new example now. What we need to write, I'm declaring int I equal to some 10 comma j equal to some 20 comma some x, okay. After that message, okay, first we need to add, right, x equal to what, I plus j, right. After that message box dot show, in that what I need to add, x, you need x or x assigned value,
And okay.
x assigned value, right. So I need to use toString of method, okay. See here, for this second line I haven't used any toString method, right, welcome C#, because whatever the text I am giving I need the same thing, so we cannot, we should not use toString of method, okay.
Okay.
date time also I require the value which is assigned for this date time, right? Not this date time text.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah,
So
now
I'm
I
using
understand.
toString method.
Okay.
So here I need 30 value. So X is assigned with some value. So I'm using toString.
Okay.
Okay. Now you start the debugging. I'm not giving any message box. See, automatically it will come. If I want X value means what I need to do here, ma?
To add the message.
Yeah. Double quotes. X value is, oh, not here. Value is, plus is a concatenation operator, right? Now you execute the application. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Today we'll end the session here. Okay.
Okay.
Please go through all these things and practice, because anyway you are having recording, right?
Yes, yes. I will
Tomorrow
do
morning. Is it possible 7:30, 7 a.m. IST means what is your time, ma?
9:30, 9:30 p.m.
Okay, for you.
Yes, yes.
Is it possible somewhat early for you?
Like 30 minutes or
Yeah, 30 minutes or 1 hour.
30 minutes is fine.
30 minutes. Okay, means my time is 6:30.
Okay.
Yeah. Hello, Ganesh. Hello. Hello. I'll speak to him, ma. He'll mail you. He'll confirm your time. What is the time?
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Pranita. Please
Thank you.
go through all these things. We'll have a session in detail tomorrow, from tomorrow.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Have a great time. Bye. Bye for the day.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.